When you think of modern artillery, you usually imagine giants like the Caesar, Archer, or Panzerhaubitze 2000. But there's one system from the Balkans that quietly grew into a global competitor. This is the story of Serbia's Nora B-52, a howitzer that survived sanctions, war, and supply chain collapse, and still ended up on parades across the world. The story begins much earlier than people think. Back in the 1970s, Yugoslavia wanted its own artillery. Engineers started work on the Nora program, a family of large-caliber guns built to match Soviet and Western standards. The first were towed artillery pieces, reliable but slow. Over the next decades, the project evolved step by step. What started as a simple field gun slowly grew into something bigger, a vision of fully independent, self-propelled artillery. After the breakup of Yugoslavia, Serbia continued the program alone. And in the early 2000s, engineers from Yugo Import created the system that would become famous, the Nora B-52, named after its 155mm 52 caliber gun. It was Serbia's first true modern self-propelled howitzer, a massive long-barreled artillery piece capable of hitting targets over 40 kilometers away, depending on ammunition. Compared to older towed guns, Nora B-52 brought mobility, automation, and modern fire control systems. She wasn't just a gun anymore, she was a complete battlefield platform. The heart of the system is the long 155mm NATO standard barrel, 52 calibers in length. It fires high-explosive, extended-range base bleed and even specialized guided ammunition, depending on the customer. The firing cabin is protected. Automated loading is available on newer versions, and the crew can fire without leaving the vehicle, a key survival advantage. But the magic of Nora B-52 has always been the chassis. The early export models were built on the Russian Kamaz 8x8 trucks. It was cheap, strong, easy to service, and available in the large numbers. For many countries, this was the perfect combination. A NATO standard gun on rugged and affordable platform. But then, everything changed. When the war in Ukraine started in 2022, international sanctions cut off Serbia manufacturers from Russian heavy truck components. Suddenly, the Kamaz chassis became almost impossible to import. Dozens of export plans were at risk. Production lines slowed down, and for the moment, it looked like one of Serbia's most successful military products might not survive the global crisis. But instead of stopping, Serbia adopted. Engineers quickly shifted the design onto the FAP 8x8 chassis, a domestic truck platform built in Priboj. At the same time, for foreign customers, Nora was also mounted on the legendary Tatra 8x8 chassis from the Czech Republic, famous for its rugged suspension and off-road performance. Nora B-52 on new chassis become more modular, modern, and stable than ever. Countries praised its price-to-performance ratio, range, firepower, and simplicity of maintenance. During the massive parade in Azerbaijan, Nora B-52 rolled through the streets as one of the key highlights. For many viewers, this was the first time they realized Serbia, a small country, had built a world-class self-propelled howitzer. Thanks for watching, and if you like this type of content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more.